Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call and the doors will be closing soon. Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hi, Musketeers.
Hi, Iggy!
Big doings this week. Adventure, fun, music, cartoons, news. Everybody ready?
Ready!
Then on with the show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the hot seat. Producer Preston in-house tonight. 70 friends already in the chat. It is going to be a big night. We got Dizney Dan in the hot seat. I can tell you he's already sweating, and I'm looking forward to spending a few moments with my good friend and asking him the questions that you want to hear. Let's get things rocking and rolling here tonight. Again, welcome to Disney Innovators Off the Wall. Before we start this journey here tonight, it's always important that we say a special thank you to the Live Place for hosting Disney Innovators Off the Wall tonight. They host over 120 family-friendly channels for your viewing pleasure on YouTube. They are your guide for quality viewing every day. Please check them out here on YouTube at Dreamers Empire and the Live Place, also on the liveplace.com. I want to take a moment and thank my partner channels, Dole Whip Dad and Myers and the Mouse. We go live every Thursday night with the NFL Watch Party. Yes, Dan, that's American football, the one that we love here. We discuss the NFL game that night. We discuss a little college and some Disney, too. It's a lot of fun. The NFL Watch Party, we're going to be live at a game very soon, just a couple weeks away from the start of the NFL season. It's a tremendous support to us tonight. If you would take the time to consider subscribing before you leave, to be alerted by future content if you're enjoying the show that you're watching here tonight. We ask that if you're new tonight, you let us know in the chat. Hey, raise your hand. Tell me you're new during the show, and when I see it, I'll make sure we acknowledge you. If this is your first time here, well, welcome. We're really glad you're here, and we appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to be with us. The channels that we have in our playlist are strong. You can look over and see in our Disney community and our Disney Innovators playlist all the quality Disney interviews, all the quality Disney entertainment you want to see. We don't ask you to subscribe to their channels. We ask you to go there and check out their content. And then I'm sure you will do as I did, and you will subscribe because you want to see more. Every person I interview, I've already subscribed to as a fan. After all, there's no one in my playlist that I don't actually follow, and we're all wearing mouse ears. A notation that we can be followed on social media at Pete McDevitt on Twitter and Instagram. And we have a P.O. box that we have available to receive some magic mail. Preston does love receiving magic mail. All of this information can be found in the chat by my moderators and on our interview information page on the front of our channel. Special program note for tonight. At the conclusion of our interview, we will have a few community recognitions and channel highlights. Please be sure to hang around after the interview is done to see those highlights at the end of the show. We'd like to remind everyone that tonight's episode is about enjoying Disney and celebrating the success of the innovators we're going to interview. Each week, we tell everybody the questions are going to be off the wall, as the title says. This will not be your normal interview. If you're new, you're going to find that out. We want to get to know our guest in a totally different light than the normal standard. In some cases, each week, the questions may be redundant, but I guarantee you the answers will not be. Questions may be personal, opinionated, and sometimes make you just laugh out loud. That's what Brandy does. At times, the questions will be serious and immediately followed by one that is utterly ridiculous. That's just our format. Our show has a unique audience, and while we remain family-friendly, we ask all parents to view us as PG-13, please. Take the show for what it is, a chance to laugh out loud in these tough times, and along the road, throw in a little Disney trivia to see if we can stump our guests. We encourage our chat to participate in the show. Post your questions for our guest, and we will get to as many of them as we can. Right now, 81 friends in here joining us tonight. I'm quite sure at some point here, shortly, it's going to get over 100. Phone lines are going to open up momentarily for fans to talk to our guest, and we will be talking to the chat again throughout the night involving them in our show. But let's take a minute and look at the magical journey of our guest. My guest tonight is a 2016 participant of the Disney College Program. His social media following is solid with 934 followers on Instagram and 1,887 followers on Twitter. His YouTube channel, seen on the screen right now, will have been live for 5 years. It has just under 1.87 thousand subscribers with over 86,404 views. That's right. Let's share it out tonight. And if you're new, let's get Dan closer to 2,000 tonight. He is fanatically obsessed with everything Disney and considers himself a huge Disney enthusiast, loving every part of the most incredible entertainment company of all time. There are over 398 uploads and growing on his channel, covering everything from Disney movie reviews, the Disney Nut Show. I got a question about that. Disney World vlogs, Disney Food Friday, Disney College Program, Star Wars reviews, and his signature interview show with one of over 100 episodes, Disney Fiasco. He lives his life every day with the motto to live your life with a smile each and every day. He made his first Disney trip in 2002. Please welcome to the hot seat, ladies and gentlemen. He is my friend, Dizney Dan. He may not be after the show's over, but who knows? Dan, welcome. Good to have you here, buddy.
Oh, I am sweating and a bit very, very excited. I even went that extra mile. Look at this. This bed is beautifully made. I had to for you. Not only that, not only because it's off the wall, but it is your birthday. I made it for you, and I thought I'd go all out for you. So a big happy birthday, and thank you for having me. This is going to be very exciting.
I appreciate the picture of the half-naked Dan with his girlfriend on his pillow is still there for all of our viewers. Of course. And
she's there supporting me.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, as I said before, to quote Yoda, you should be. So let's get started. I ask the same question every week. Dizney Dan, I have one question for you. Are you ready to go into the hot seat, sir?
I am ready. I'm more than ready, dude.
Well, the format is simple, my friend. It's somewhat consistent each week. Questions will be rapid fire and off the wall. No topic is off limit. I want to thank Rob Fuzz real quick for a super chat of $4.99. And you know what? That is a fast pass. We got a fast pass. Preston, happy birthday to Pete. Good luck, Dan. Love you guys. Thank you, Rob Fuzz, for the fast pass on our channel. Questions, rapid fire. You will have the right at any time to plead the fifth. Wait a minute. No, you don't. You're not an American citizen. You are a British citizen, so you do not have that right tonight. So you will answer every question. And I guess you may have an inclination of what I'm going to ask. The guests have not seen the questions until we get started. So let's get things started with a few softball toss-ups, as we have 95 friends in here watching Dizney Dan. Monorail or Skyliner?
Monorail.
Okay. Five Guys or In-N-Out? Have you been in those in the States yet?
So we have Five Guys here in the UK, but I've never been to In-N-Out, so I'm going to have to pick those guys, those Five Guys.
Those Five Guys. And it's not the Dissonant Guys and Corey, as you thought it was. I'm just letting you know. Coffee or tea?
Oh, coffee. Any day.
Okay. Love it. Dole Whip or Citrus Swirl, and I'm not talking about the dad.
I can't have both,
Okay.
but
Both?
I'll have both.
Okay.
Anything food-wise, I'll have both.
Uh-oh. Dan, we got another fast pass. I want to thank Andrea Houston. $10 from Andrea. Happy birthday to you, Pete. Dan, give us some dirt. There's some dirt coming. Churros or Mickey Pretzel?
Mickey Pretzel.
Okay.
With the cheese. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Ryan McDowell wants to know Eisner or Iger?
Oh, Iger.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good call. I like that. Pepsi or Coke?
Oh, Pepsi.
Josh just had a heart attack. Big Mac or Whopper?
So I've never been to Burger King,
Oh my
as some of you may know. So
Stacey Rogers says you can plead the fifth if you would quickly select somebody in the chat to marry. So
it was that an invitation?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let my girlfriend Pillow look at me now.
Well, gotcha. Donna Jaworski would like to know boxers or briefs.
Boxes.
Okay, nice. Is your make-believe girlfriend currently sitting next to you for me to acknowledge?
I wish she was.
Okay, she's not there? Okay.
She's not there.
Okay. Our guest last week, LBV, had a crazy question. Did you happen to see it?
I did.
And your answer is?
About the snacks, whether it's better in the UK or in the US.
Yeah.
UK, we've got Cadbury and all those, Hershey's
Nice.
is okay, but
Okay.
Cadbury is where it's at.
94 friends here tonight. Just acknowledge the chat a little bit. More in Memphis. Tina McNeil, the Mickey Bunch. It's Joey's World. Alex, a filmmaker. Pearl Manhattan. Isaac Nail. Tim Pruitt, Movie Mania. Nick. Donna Jaworski's here. Corner Sports. Tommy's in the house. Mickey's Magic Meg. Karen Cook. Disney World Freak. Tina Marie. Photography's here. Stacy Rogers. Dre Houston, of course. Elena K808. Addiction Mouse. James Ryan. Mickey. Magical News Live. So many friends here tonight. We're going to keep acknowledging them as we go through the night. Let me ask you a question, Dan. Is it true that when you were in the Disney College program, you walked around the park telling everybody to feed you Mickey bars and tell you that you're pretty?
That is 100% true.
Okay. Just curious. I just wanted to verify my sources. If given the opportunity to tell me something is there something that you would like to run through naked?
Is there anything I'd like to run through naked?
Disney nerd, Avery Cuban, American in House, while Dan's telling us what he wants to run through naked. Donna Foley, welcome in.
Like a ball pit, one of those big ball pits. That would be quite kind of fun. I don't know.
Okay, one of those ball pits. A ball pit, run through naked. I like it. Diz our dream, Jeff's in the house. Yeah, you got something coming to you later this show, my friend. We'll get to you a little later. Andy O'Prisco in house. Rob Fuzz, great to see you. So many friends here tonight. Everybody wants to know, if we remake The Wizard of Oz, what members of the Disney community play the Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, Scarecrow, and the Wizard? Four slots. Who plays them?
So the Wizard has to be a legend, so I'm going to go with R. Johns.
Okay, interesting.
The Scarecrow has to be tall, so I'm going to go with Steve.
Interesting.
From Steve's World.
Okay.
The Cowardly Lion, I'm going to go with, I can only see Shep as the Cowardly Lion.
Okay, here with the ears in house, Disney Nerd Herders. Who else we got? You got one more.
Tin Man. Tin Man.
Plays the Tin.
Who's going to be Tin Man? I'm going to go with Corey. I think Corey would be a good Tin Man.
Okay. What color underwear are you wearing right now, Dan?
Gray.
Great.
I
Okay.
didn't even need to look.
Are you a member of Club 33?
No.
You're not? On a side note, as a follow-up every week, are you a member of the Mile High Club?
I'm not. No.
Interesting. Always curious there. Jonathan Chong in-house. Great to see you here. Big Disney fan. Welcome in. Great to see you. Everybody wants to throw a little Disney trivia your way. Genie was stuck in a lamp for how many years before Aladdin found him?
10,000 years can give
Way
you
to
such
be
a
on
prick
that.
in the neck.
Monarch Moments in-house. Mouse Talk is here. Adventures by D. Karen Cook. So many friends in-house. 91 friends following us here tonight. That pillow that's on your bed, you actually practice French kissing with it?
I'm going to go with no.
Okay, just curious. Your mixed drink of choice is what?
Mixed drink of choice. Jack and Coke?
Jack and Coke, okay. True or false? Do you have a crush on upcoming birthday girl, Mouse Talk Melissa?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, just curious.
Stunning.
Absolutely, okay. Who's most likely to cover themselves in Crisco oil to win a wrestling match? Dole Whip Dad, Carlos Disney World Freak, or LBV TV Chris, who put himself into the match last week?
Well, being that Chris used to play in the Premier League, I would, in terms of how long he can go in a wrestling match, maybe. But look, I've hugged Jeff from Dole Whip Dad. He can go all the way. I'm going with Jeff.
Okay. All right, good. Chat is jumping. I appreciate it. If you have questions for our guests, please put them in there, and we will gladly try to get to those. Phone lines are open for any of our guests who'd like to call and talk to our guests tonight. Got a lot of great friends in here tonight. Have you ever received or sent a nudie?
No.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay. It sounds a little questionable there on your answer, so I'm just quite curious about it. Brandy and Dave is in-house with us tonight. How did you come up with your YouTube name?
Well, funnily enough, so as a lot of you probably know, there's another Disney Dan out there, which my channel was before his. You can look at when it uploaded. But I just obviously came up, my first name is Dan. I love Disney. And then actually it was Disney Dan 1. And that actually, here's the cringy part, because I was a fan of Josh and Jenna with Resort TV 1. So, yeah, and then I got rid of the 1. No offense to them, I love them, but yeah, sorry.
Okay. Carlos put a notation in reference to the wrestling match. He's lost mad weight, so he's screwed there against these guys. Let me ask you this real quick, and then I'm going to go out to the phones, because the phones are blowing up a little bit here. The 4 this and that guys generally go to zombie camp twice a year.
Yep.
Yeah, you're familiar, they go to zombie camp.
Yep.
Under a beverage-induced state of mind, which is possible,
Yeah.
which one of the 4 this and that guys are most likely to attempt to French kiss a wild animal?
You know what? I'm going to go with Dave. Because he spends a lot of time in Nomad Lounge, and that's in Animal Kingdom, so I reckon, that would be Dave.
Okay, Dave. You know what? Let's go out to a caller, because I love that answer. Let's
no.
go out to South Florida. You're on with Disney Dan. Go ahead.
Hi, I have a question for Disney Dan.
Sure.
I would like to know if there's anything he would not put pickles on. And the second part of my question is, now that we know he's capable of making his bed, does this mean it's going to be a regular occurrence and he'll do it every day?
Okay. Is there anything you won't put pickles on, and will you be making your bed consistently?
I think the caller from South Florida, I think I know this person, and she has sent many sort of recipes with pickles on things, but things like ice cream, pickles don't go on ice cream or cereal.
Gotcha.
And then my bed. Well, this is made extra well, just for you, for your special day as it's your birthday, and I will, as a commitment, as this yearly commitment now for you and your birthday, I'll make sure that it's properly made every day.
We got you, caller. Are you happy with those answers?
I am indeed, and I just want to say happy birthday, Pete, and I love you, Dan.
Thank you.
I love you too.
That was the awesome Cooking with Donna. It's Donna Jaworski. Thank you for calling in here tonight. We do love you. We appreciate you calling in here. Phone lines continue to ring. We're going to get back to 1 second. Let me throw you a question real quick off of my thing. Dan, from your time as a cast member in training, does Snow White still have a temporary restraining order against you?
Yes.
Okay, that's curious. South Florida is hot right now. Let's go back down there. You're on with Dizney Dan.
I have a question for Dizney Dan.
Caller, hold on 1 second. Caller, you'll have to hold on. I'll be back to you in a second. Phone lines are lighting up. Let me go right back to South Florida. Go ahead, South Florida. I apologize. You're on with Dizney Dan.
I have a question for Dizney Dan. Can he confirm or deny Nick from Magical News Live standing on the People Mover in August of 2018?
Can you confirm or deny?
I can confirm. I can.
Okay.
So he's confirming that it happened.
You're confirming it happened.
It happened.
It happened. There you go. Magical.
Tell Mr. Dan I will remember that.
He will remember that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Magical News Live. He's fantastic. We love him. Congrats. Thank you for calling in tonight. Magical News Live. Phone lines remain open. If you tried to call in and couldn't get through, please keep trying. We will get to you as soon as we can. Dan, we know you're not a nudist, but what is something you frequently do in the nude?
Oh, take a shower?
Okay, good.
I feel like it's the most stereotypical answer.
Okay, no, that's good. We've got 80 likes on this thing. We've got 115 friends in here with us tonight. If you don't know Dizney Dan, please check out his channel. It is highlighted in the information of tonight's show. Please go over and check him out. We appreciate Dizney Dan. We are trying to get him to 2,000 likes very shortly. We'll go back to our phones in just a minute. If you were to live in Utah and have 2 wives, name something that you would want them to do with each other.
Wow. Make a whole bunch of dessert, ice cream, pudding. That would be great.
Make ice cream pudding. Magical News Live says to tell you that he's unsubscribing. Let's go back to the phone lines. Northern, middle of the country, you're on with Dan.
Hey, Dan. So I have a magical CM question, and that CM question will be, would you rather have the Phoenician song play all day long, or have your name tag be said the wrong name, like Chris from Orlando, the entire day?
I'm just going to put it out there. The Phoenicians did not invent the alphabet, so I'd rather be called Chris from Orlando on my name tag than the Phoenicians inventing the alphabet. So, yeah, they didn't. No, I'm going to be Chris.
There you have it.
There you go.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you very much, Peach.
That was Caitlin Make It Blue from Great Channel, friend of the show. We love having Caitlin come on. Great channel. Let's go back to our question here. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Probably Queen, probably Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen.
Yeah, okay, that's good. 116 friends here tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're brand new to our channel, well, let us know, because we want to call you out and say, hey,
Welcome to the clubhouse.
we like you being here. So please let us know. We want you to do it. Dan, does size really matter?
I'm gonna go with.
Hey Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Yes.
You lose out. If you don't follow the rules and listen, you lose out. You don't start talking when you're sitting there when we're in the middle of a discussion. Go ahead.
I'm going with yes. It does matter.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Does matter. Okay. What are you pointing out, Producer Preston? Okay. I don't know what it was. We'll go back to the phone lines in just a minute. Name someone that you were glad to see only once a year.
Name someone?
Someone that you're glad to see only once a year.
Only once a year. Oof, that's tough. Who should I? My uncle.
That's funny because in the pre-show you actually said Carlos Disney World Freak. Let me go to Boston. Carlos, you're on with Dan. Go ahead.
Hey Dan, how are you? Can you confirm and finally admit, like you have to me in the past, that you are a Latin dancer teacher and not just a Latin teacher?
Am I a Latin dance teacher? I will need to. The thing is, if I showed you if I was a Latin dance teacher, I would have shown everybody by now if I was a Latin dance teacher, because I can tell everybody here that if I were a Latin dance teacher, I wouldn't have such terrible
Gotcha.
You know, 2 left feet.
Hold on, callers, for a second. I want to welcome in Disney Jabbers 71 in there. I saw Melissa Govers here. That is Mouse Talk Melissa that Dan has a crush on, he admitted. Zippity Doo Dad is in-house. Andy J is here. Mike Wheeler, Car Key, one of my favorite names out there, is in-house. So many more. I'll keep trying to recognize you as we go along. One more question, Carlos, and I got to get you going. Go ahead.
Just one more real quick. Why do you keep embarrassing your American followers by not trying Burger King? Gosh darn it, go have a Whopper, Dan. See you later, guys. Pete, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. That's Carlos, Disney World Freak. He wants you to have a Whopper. I am more impressed with the fact that we had a question just come in. Dan, name an animal that gets more nookie than you do.
A dog.
A dog.
Big dog.
Big dog. Okay.
Big dog.
How many days is too many to go without showering?
See, I used to shower 2-3 times a day, so I'm going to go with 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay. Simba 2 is in-house. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Stacy Rogers wants to know, can you spell the word cleavage?
Can I spell the word cleavage?
Yes.
CLEVEAGE. It's 1 in the morning.
It's wrong. It's CLEAVAGE. But a follow-up to that is Ryan McDowell wants to know if you are a fanatic of toe cleavage like he is.
I am not a fanatic of toe cleavage.
Just curious about that.
Sorry, Ryan.
Okay, Christine Hickman, in-house. Great to see you here. Trying to watch the chat and keep up on any questions that I see for Dave coming up. Andy Opresco says, thank you for speaking up for proper fast food at Disney World Freak, which is great to see there. How many times during this interview has Brandy and Dave laughed out loud? I'm always curious each week. What do you think?
I'm going with 5.
Okay, gotcha there. Name something that a doctor may pull out of a person.
A Hot Wheels car?
A Hot Wheels car. Well, that's an interesting answer. Annie Coog, 86, in with us here. Interesting answers coming from Disney Dan. He's got his own channel. Check him out. We're trying to get him up to 2,000. He's got great content. A lot of challenges on there. We got some good stuff on there. Zippity Doo Dad says, I have a question. Do you think PJ will sleep tonight after watching Poltergeist?
If he watches the original, no. But if you watch the remake, possibly, because it's very boring.
Okay. Let me go out to my phone lines here, Dan. We got the phone lines have been hot. I'm going to throw it across the pond. Let's go across the pond. Caller, you're on with Disney Dan.
Yeah, hi. As it was made well, how long did it take Dan's mother to make the bed tonight?
Dan, how long did it take your mother to make the bed?
Oh my God! Why did Adam have to call in? It took her no minutes because I did it all myself, like a good adult young man that I am.
Okay. Are you satisfied with that, caller?
I am not.
You are.
I don't believe it.
You're not.
Okay. My other questions are, Dan, have you ever eaten something off the floor? I know you like food, so have you ever eaten something off the floor, and will there be a Disney Food Fridays about it? And also, Disney bottled water or Jar Jar Binks? Just.
Oh my God. Okay, so yes, I have eaten stuff off the floor because it's food and you can't waste food. What was the other questions?
Disney bottled water or Jar Jar Binks?
Jar Jar Binks over bottled water. Don't buy bottled water because, it's free.
Okay. Well, there's your answers, caller. I thank you for calling in tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Adam of Adam's Land, a great channel. Friend of us. We appreciate you being here. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a good evening.
Phones are red hot tonight and having a lot of fun here. Everybody wants to know, what is the one snack that's not served at Disney that you would add?
I'm going with a British Yorkshire pudding.
You realize that there's 108 people in the chat right now, and 107 of them have no idea what you're talking about.
Now, a Yorkshire pudding is not pudding like chocolate mousse pudding. It's like a baked bread that you put gravy in, and you have it with like your roast beef and your roast potatoes, and it's just amazing.
Okay, we'll add that in. What's the worst thing you've eaten out of politeness?
What's the worst thing I've eaten out of politeness?
By the way, Addiction Mouse has toe thongs I'm assuming that they are the same thing. Just throwing it out there.
Well, sorry to all the New Englanders out there, but I have a phobia of like crab and crustacean animals, so like crab cakes and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. So
Can't do that. Okay. Alyssa and Neil, great to see you in here. Mike88 NYC, great to see you. Adamsland is in the chat checking things out. They all want to know, Dan, back in high school, did you get lucky on prom night?
Well, no, because the school I went to was like Hogwarts, and it was very formal, and that didn't, and yeah, no.
Didn't happen. Okay. What's
No.
your favorite holiday movie?
Favorite holiday movie? Die Hard.
Die Hard, okay. 92 likes tonight, 107 friends in here with us. Asking Dizney Dan, who sings better in the shower, Yeehaw Bob or Corey Meets World?
I'm going with... Oh, gosh. I feel like Corey will unsub if I don't say him, so I'll say Corey.
You're going to say Corey? Okay, well, you know what, Dan? When you answer a question like that and you're unsure, there's only one thing that I can do but bring a legend in to question you. South Florida, you're on with Dizney Dan.
Hey, back a couple of years ago, I won a pin on Dan's 24-hour game. I'm still waiting for it. When am I going to get that?
Dan, when will R. Johns get his pin?
It's in the post.
In the post? It's en route, sir. Just letting you know.
That mail takes a long time to get over the pond.
Apparently it does. It's on a small boat.
God.
So, thank you, R. Johns, for calling in. We appreciate you, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. That is the legend, R. Johns. He is the enhancer lead himself. If you had to choose between going naked and having your thoughts appear above your head in bubble as you walked around for people to read, which would you choose?
Oh, go naked.
You're going naked.
Hands down. Hands down.
Good to know. 106 friends in here. Make sure you're hitting that like. If you're new, consider subscribing if you like what you see. And we interview Disney creators every week. And this is Dizney Dan. He's got a great channel, all available on the thing there. I said I've had multiple responses to this question through the weeks. I kind of keep track as we're going through. I'm curious again what your answer will be. If there's one piece of pizza left at Enzo's and a wrestling match breaks out, who wins between Corey Meets World and Resort TV 1 Josh?
Okay, so I've had a lot of thinking about this question.
Okay.
If it was no holds barred, I would make it a triple threat, and I'll get in on that, because if it's a slice of pizza, I'm going there.
Okay.
But if it's just a match between them two, I'm going with Josh.
Okay.
I'm going with Josh. He goes on that. He's on that mission. He's going for it.
Okay. We'll be updating the tracker on that for next week's show. 114 friends in house. As a follow up to that, are you the Resort TV 1 anonymous hopper?
That is confidential, but I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, I'm looking at your eyes. I'm trying to figure that out. Just to be sure. Dan, is your belly button an innie or an outie?
It is a innie.
It is an innie. Okay. Have you ever walked into a restroom where there's a standing facility for men and walked up to the guy standing there using the facility and said, "Hey, buddy, can we share?"
No,
No?
definitely not. Definitely
You've
not.
Never done that? Okay, I'm just curious. You must get rid of one attraction or ride at World Showcase. What is it? Blue Nose Kristen House. Good to see you here, buddy.
That's tough. I'm gonna go with Reflections of China. The show there. Yeah.
Reflections of China. That's interesting. Okay. Dan, have you ever been in a friends with benefits situation? The caller that's on coming up here next is curious about that.
I have. Yes.
This person must know a little bit about you. Let's throw it out to Connecticut.
Oh, no.
Massachusetts
So,
area.
this is a Frankie Bag of Donuts sister here.
Oh.
So, yeah, I kind of want to know what Mr. Dizney Dan's preferable water bottle brand is. And I also would like to know when R. Johns is going to get his pin.
Oh, my God.
And I would not, because there's a good possibility this young lady is connected with the mafia. So I would answer her question thoroughly, please.
Whoa! We don't talk about that on stream.
My fault. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
See, water brands. I don't really know many. I'm gonna go with Dasani. Anything but Smart Water. because it's not very smart. So I'm going to go with Dasani water. And with regards to Arjon's pin, that is being wrapped up as we speak and posting in the post. Yeah.
There we go.
I can actually see you, so I don't think that's happening right now.
I would definitely encourage you to get that pin done. Are you happy with that, caller?
I know people.
Yes.
You gotta get
That's why I'm worried.
She knows people. Trust me. Thank you for calling in. Frankie Bag of Donuts' sister on the line with us here. Appreciate it. You never know who's going to call in here to say hello. Movie Mania Nick in-house. Looking at some of the questions. I know I missed a couple, so please throw them back up there for me. Chat is going by real quick. The Orlando guys in-house. Great to see you.
Hey.
Super Disney fam in-house. 113 friends enjoying us here tonight. And they always know, what's the one thing you refuse to share?
My food. I'm like Joey. Like, Joey doesn't share food. That's me.
Food. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite flavor of ice cream?
A good, strong coffee ice cream.
How do you like your steak prepared?
Medium.
Medium. Dan, have you ever seen your grandma naked?
No. No.
When you were a kid, name something you used as a partner to practice kissing.
What, apart from that pillow?
Apart from that pillow. That's you as an adult currently, apparently. But what did you use as a kid? We're talking pre-pillow, like,
Pre-pillow.
Yes.
Not that pillow.
No.
Not another pillow.
No. Just curious.
I didn't.
You didn't have anything? Okay.
Maybe another pillow.
Okay. Just curious. Name something for me that a burglar would not want to see if he breaks into a house. And any callers that have called in and tried to get through, you're welcome to call back through. The phones have been busy, so please try back again with us if you can't get through.
Name something a
burglar would not want to see if they came into a house.
Me in the nude. You
in the nude. Well, you know what? I would concur with not wanting to see you in the nude. There's no doubt about that. Stacy Rogers wants to know, what are your thoughts on shepherd pie at Disney?
Oh, it's completely wrong. Like, it should be banned.
Okay. The caller, I'm going to go, the phone lines are just rocking tonight. It's been crazy. I'm going to go down to, I think, Florida. Let's go. You're on with Disney Dan.
Hi, first-time caller, big fan of Dan. I am. A couple questions I have for Dan. First of all, Pete, happy birthday. You look great for a 60-year-old guy.
Thank you.
I hope I look that great. Dan, so if I wanted to get something out to the mail to you by this Friday, do you suggest that I go back to like May 2020 to mail that to you? What do you suggest? Because I love being mail to my pals, and if I wanted to get it to you by this Friday, what do you suggest, Dan?
I'll put it this way: if anybody wanted to send anything across the pond, send it like a month or two in advance, because that's how long it takes for it to get to me.
Paul, are you happy with that?
Yeah, that'll work.
We thank you for calling in, and just keep in mind that it is our dream will be a guest on our show some point down the road and sit in this hot seat. Have a good night, caller. We got Dat Mouse in-house with us right now. That's been great. We're glad they're here. Thank you for joining us tonight. 112 friends still hanging out with here. Again, callers, if you're trying to call in, please continue to do so. The phone lines have been hot. Thank you for the birthday wishes in there. Appreciate all you that have super chatted tonight, or as we call it, the super fast pass. So we do appreciate it. So grateful that you took the kind of time to do that. Turtle Talk with Crush needs to be changed to Turtle Talk with blank. Which Disney YouTube community member is chosen?
Turtle Talk with... this is tough. I'm going to go with Turtle Talk with Mama Mouse.
Turtle Talk with Mama Mouse.
And it's her birthday today. So.
Okay. Before I go out to the caller, answer this for me and the caller that I have calling in. Name something you might see a squirrel do at a park with his nuts.
Scratch?
Scratch? Okay. Caller, you're online. New Jersey, you're on. Dizney Dan.
Wow, it is almost impossible to get through on this line. Happy birthday, Pete. Hey, Preston. Thank you for having me on. I believe it or not, had a pickle question. I had a water bottle question. They already taken. I was just curious, Dan, what is your most embarrassing moment as a cast member?
My most embarrassing moment as a cast member. That's a tough one.
When you laugh like that, get nervous, everyone.
So I was asked what Disney princess I was friends with.
Okay.
In front of, so I worked in the Contemporary on the main floor, the 4th floor, and I drew kind of a bit of a crowd, and one of them shouted out at me, like, "Hey, what Disney princess are you friends with?" Or in some words like that, and yeah, that was kind of put me on the spot there.
While we're doing this call right now, let me ask you a question, Dan. Who's hotter, Rob Fuzz or Adam's Land?
Please say Adam's Land.
I'm going with Adam.
You're going with Adam. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. That was Rob
Love
Fuzz.
you guys. Happy birthday, Pete.
Thank you, buddy. We
Bye.
appreciate
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you very much. I want to thank really quick before we go out to another caller here in just a minute. I want to thank Ryan McDowell, $4.99.
Yay.
Happy birthday, Pete. I thank you and appreciate that. Before I get back to my list, I have another follow-up call from across the pond. Go ahead.
Hello, guys. When you say across the pond, you're in New Zealand. My name is Cork. I am made of rocks. Speaking of rocks, I would like to say happy birthday to Pete McDevitt. You rock. Also, all of you callers tonight rock, especially that handsome British guy you had on earlier.
Okay.
Disney bottled water rocks. Keeps you hydrated. And everyone in the chat rocks. Basically, everyone here tonight rocks, except for Dizney Dan. He's more like a pebble.
Okay.
Anyway, my question is, on an overnight trip, if you were short on beds, which member of Pub Talk would you rather share a bed with, and why is it Adam's Land?
Okay, there you go. There's your question. Caller, I'm going to let Dizney Dan answer. Go ahead.
I would share it with, well, I wouldn't be able to share it with that bloke Adam from Adam's Land because he's from the north and I'm from the south. So I'll share it with Rob because I know that, you know, Rob always gets to places like
You're going to share
30 minutes, like 6 hours later than everything else. So pretty much,
right.
You know, it'll be free. So yeah.
I got you. Faith, Hope, and Disney, thank you for calling. Caller, thank you for calling in tonight. We appreciate you. Have a good. Thank you. Have a good night. We want to thank Caitlin for her $2 fast pass that she sent us just a few minutes ago. Later ask you to shave or bus goes on fire. Happy birthday. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we thank you for the $2 super chat. Dan, what is the best YouTube channel name you've seen out there?
Super Fluffy Yeti.
That's a great name. I love that. Dole Whip Dad in the house. I see my partner channel out there. And Pearl Manhattan I see in the chat out there. Dan, what is the most embarrassing place you broke wind?
The library.
That's funny. You do different things there than Steve does. Who is the one YouTube creator that you would go googly-eyed over to see?
Who would I go googly-eyed for? Probably Carlos, Disney World Freak.
Carlos, Disney World Freak. Interesting. That's the first. Dan, every week I try to get an answer, and it's been unanimous so far. I'm going to go back to it because I'm always intrigued. Is $1,000 a week too much to spend on Disney minivan service?
Way too much.
Way too much. So that would be an emphatic yes, and keeps it. I don't know. It's like 20-0 or something like that currently. Right now. Dan, who are the YouTube community is most likely to bail you out of jail?
Oh, who's going to bail me? Well, it's not going to be R. Johns because I still owe him a pin.
Okay.
So I probably Dana. I think Dana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the Gulf Coast side of Florida. You're on with Dizney Dan. Go ahead.
Hi, I would like to know if the real reason why Dan bailed out of the Beverly Challenge at the last minute
was because he was afraid to lose to Donna.
Interesting. Is that true, Dan?
Can I just say that Dana was my like MVP of the challenge? Like she did. There was no way I was going to compete with Dana. Like I knew it was over
Gotcha.
before he even started, and that didn't mean I had to bail.
Does that get you, caller? You good with that?
That's good.
Thank you, caller. Mike Wheeler in the house with us.
Thank you, Mike.
I appreciate Mike. Wendy Watt wants to know what's your favorite pickle. Come on, quick.
Favorite pickle on Big Macs.
Okay, on Big Macs. Blue Nose says, Dan, on the monorail, do you use the pole for practice or not?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you do. Brandy and Dave says, oh, come on. She is, kind of upset that everybody keeps voting against her. We love Brandy and Dave. They have some of the best times. If you've seen their trips, they are phenomenal with Brandy and Dave. And I got a big announcement at the end of the show on Brandy and Dave and some upcoming stuff. So stay tuned for that. Recent answers included the library, the Sears dressing room, and Epcot. Dan, where's the most ridiculous place that you've had whoopee?
Okay, I'll need to explain this. So, it's underneath a kayak. Now that sounds kind of weird.
Underneath a kayak.
So it's not in the water. Basically, I was working in a children's camp in New Hampshire.
What?
And
it's a children's camp.
The kayaks were like put up on the sort of supports, ready for the next day. And so, there was some room underneath there, and yeah, so
what was on what was on the website? Come check out our pool, look under the kayaks. I mean, come on, Dan, for the love of God. I thought doing it at band camp was bad. This just takes the cake. Dan, why hasn't Diz Our Dream got me sprinkles yet?
Because there are some other people who probably get it to you quicker.
That's a good point.
Because they send stuff that take for ages. I mean, I only got my thing from them like now, so.
Here with the ears is here. Good to see you. Sanjay Parmar in-house. Great to see you in here. He's sweating right now, and it's a good thing.
Oh, this ended well.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and you're the member of the opposite sex, what's the first thing you do?
Just look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror. Okay, so Hitchhiking Bones says this story is getting worse from your previous. Good to see Bones in here with us tonight. I'm trying to verify this or deny it. Is Zippity Doo Dad in the Mafia?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. You've flown over from England, coming here to go to the parks. Do you ever buy a toaster upon arrival?
No.
No? Okay.
That's just weird.
That's just weird. Okay. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out?
Well, today it will be in, but mostly it's out.
Okay. Good deal. So many friends in the chat right now. 112 friends joining us here, enjoying Dizney Dan. He's got a great channel. Check him out. He's all over social media, Twitter and Instagram, and you can subscribe to him. We're working to help get Dan up to 2,000 followers. You'll go there. You'll check out his content. You'll enjoy what he does, especially Disney Fiasco, a great show. And you'll subscribe, as I did, because I was a fan before I became a friend, and I'm proud to call Dan my friend. Trey Loomis, welcome in. Good to see you here. 106 likes. We appreciate that tonight. 113 friends here. Everybody wants to know, Dan, do you sleep with a stuffed animal?
No.
Do you currently have a tattoo?
I don't.
Okay, you do not. What's a line you would say to someone at Disney, but if you said it to someone in New York, you would be considered totally creepy?
Where can I get my Dole Whip?
Oh, I like that one. And you're not talking about the dad. Do you, let me ask you this. Hypothetical situation, okay? Dumbledore, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you joining in. That's a new friend that I see for the first time. When I see new names, I highlight and say, hey, thank you.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. We appreciate you being here. Dan, hypothetical situation. You're selected as the next bachelor on TV. And it comes down to the final 3 contestants for you to give away your rose. Dan, who gets the rose if the final 3 contestants happen to be Jenna Resort TV1, Donna Jaworski, or Mickey's Magic Meg?
Oh my god.
Who gets the rose, Dan? Disney Digest in house. Good to see you here.
I don't want to make the other two feel bad, but sorry, Richard, but it's Dana.
Giving it to Donna. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay. Nothing wrong there. Dan, Donna had a question earlier. Would you go to a nude beach?
Been to one, never will again.
Oh, nice. Been to one. Okay. If you could make
not
a wish,
not by choice.
Not by choice. If you could make a wish right now, what would it be? And you can't say get out of the hot seat.
This is gonna be cheap. I'm gonna say peace and harmony.
Okay, no, that's a good one. I like it. That's a good one. Just checking the chat real quick, see if there's anything. Let's see, just making sure. 100%. I'd pick Donna. Mickey's Magic even says I'd pick Donna. So that's interesting there. Disney trivia. Where does Mike Wazowski take his girlfriend for her birthday dinner in Monsters, Inc.?
It's that sushi place. It's the what's it called? It's not Benihana. I don't know what it's called.
No, it's not. Adventures with VP Welcome. It's far from that. It's Harryhausen's. Please watch Monsters, Inc. Make that one of your movies you watch with Walt. You're at Epcot Food and Wine. What is your go-to pavilion?
Oh, Morocco.
Okay. Have you ever re-gifted a gift?
Yes.
Tim Pruitt would like to know, ask Dan if this was also band camp with a bicycle locker like Kelly. Obviously, it wasn't. It was called Kids Camp in a Canoe with Dizney Dan. Dan, have well, you've already answered this. You did apply the 5-second rule to food. Adam already asked you that. If you enter a room with a theme song like a wrestler, what's that song going to be?
Theme song like a wrestler. I'm going to go with I'm Back, the Eric Bischoff.
Nice.
I'm back, yeah.
Eric Bischoff. Mouse Talk got it right. Sandy Norris, good to see you in here. Thank you for coming in tonight. If you were a contestant on Millionaire, who's your phone a friend?
Pepper Tree Villa.
Pepper Tree Villa, interesting choice. Have you ever been caught in your birthday suit by someone unexpectedly?
No.
Okay. What parade is better, Christmas or Halloween?
Oh, Halloween every day.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done in front of a mirror?
Weirdest thing I've done in front of the mirror, shaving my unibrow to make it 2 brows.
Okay. Have you ever broken the Mickey police rule to not pee in the parks in public?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay.
Yep.
Got you there. Okay. What is the worst habit you have that nobody knows about?
Worst habit that nobody... Well, now everybody's going to know about it.
That's the point.
I bite my fingernails.
Bite your fingernails, okay. Is it true, I'm curious, this was shared with me, Shep does not tell a lie. Is it true you sleep naked?
I don't, no.
You don't? Okay. How old were you when your parents gave you the talk?
About 12?
Okay.
11? Yeah.
Impressive. Okay. I love it. Dan, let me ask you this. Have you ever peed in a pool and blamed somebody else?
Yeah, so I used to be a lifeguard, and there was a lot of training, a lot of hours in a pool, so yeah, I've done that.
You've peed in the pool and blamed somebody else.
Yeah.
Timothy Rainwaters, good to see you in here. He says, ask Dan, is it true that Home on the Range was the greatest Disney animation ever?
I did say that once. It is not. No.
Okay. Sanjay Palmer says, let the unibrow grow out. Dan, what grade do you give yourself, A to F, as a lover?
B+.
B+. Okay. What Star Wars character most resembles your personality?
I'm going to go with Chewbacca.
Okay. We're coming up on the 9 o'clock hour, but if you have a couple minutes, I still have a couple questions we'd like to go through the phone and put us a little bit behind. Are you okay with that, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll keep rolling here. Who's the last person you looked up on Facebook or Instagram?
Last person I looked up on Facebook was... So it was professional golfer Matthew Wallace, English golfer who I used to play with. He now plays on the PGA Tour.
Nice. Have you ever fantasized what it would be like to have Corey's hair?
Well, when I was watching Johnny Bravo as a kid, I imagined him, and he obviously has the Johnny Bravo haircut, so
okay.
Yes, I have.
Interesting, okay. Do you remember the first time you ever went to Disney?
The earliest time was 2002, but I feel like I was there before, and I remember a glimpse of it.
Okay. If you were given a hall pass today from your invisible girlfriend for the weekend, which Disney princess are you asking out?
I'm gonna go with Rapunzel.
Okay. Is Shep Batman?
No.
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 Based on the fact that Kelly from Myers and the Mouse had Whoopi in a locker room at band camp, do you now want to take trumpet lessons?
No. No way.
Okay, just curious about that. Is it true to the rumor that you actually went onto the app Tinder and swiped right on Dole Whip Dad?
I did not. Not for Jeff.
So you swiped left. Okay, Faith, Hope, and Disney. Great name. I love that. That's the first time I've seen that.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. We appreciate you being here with us tonight. Let's see, Disney Dan. Oh, I see we have a fast pass.
Woo!
Super chat. Thank you. More sunshine, please.
Super chat.
Happy birthday, Pete. Ask Dan what is his most unpopular Disney opinion.
Unpopular Disney opinion. The movie Enchanted is overrated, and I really don't like it.
Okay. We are coming up here to the final couple questions. Super Fluffy Yeti, one of my favorite names. We actually talked about that. In the chat right now. We appreciate you. I'm going to ask the chat to start getting any last-minute questions up here because we're going to be coming down to last, and I want to make sure I get the chat covered, and any last-minute phone calls we will gladly take. Give me a movie title that best describes your love life with Imagination Lady.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds. Wow. Oh, God. What is the right condiment to put on eggs?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. I love that. I'm on with you there. Which of the 7 dwarfs resembles your personality?
There's no hungry dwarf, so I'm going to go with the other thing I do a lot, and that's sleep, so sleepy.
Sleepy. Okay, that's interesting. If you were in a sealed room with a phone, and I gave you just enough time on the battery to call one person, who is it?
Walt from Mouse Talk.
Walt from Mouse Talk. Here at the Ear says Blasphemy Enchanted is amazing. Disney Digest says a lot of great questions tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Rob Fuzz still going back to bottled water or pickles. We've answered that many times tonight with his week thing. Jill Dalfer says, what is your favorite American food?
Oh, you know what I love? I love a good sirloin steak from Outback Steakhouse.
Nice. I love it. Okay. Avery the Cuban American says, if Dan was a colonist, how many cups of tea would he dump in Boston Harbor?
All of it.
All of it. Okay. Ryan McDowell says, favorite popular golf course in Britain, and it has to be one that obviously allows toe cleavage. So go ahead.
The Grove, because it is a couple minutes from my house.
Okay. Andy Apresco wants to know if you could mash up 2 rides in Disney World, what would you combine?
Mad Tea Party and Expedition Everest.
I love it. The Orlando guy says, what is the favorite episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus and or Are You Being Served?
So this makes me sound like the worst British man in the world. I've seen the Monty Python movies, not the Flying Circus.
Okay, all right.
So
you have to
go. Sorry.
Piglet True Disney loves Disney says, ask Disney Dan if he will try a pickle slushy if Sonic brings it back.
No way.
No way.
Never.
Do that? Okay. T. Marie for Tyree says, Dan, you're at the pearly gates. What's the one question you ask God?
Can I go and meet Walt Disney?
Nice. I love that. Rob Fuzz says, proudest moment on YouTube is what?
Being amongst this Disney community.
Okay, that's good. I love that answer. It's mine too. If tomorrow you could only have one more dinner in a Disney restaurant, what restaurant do you choose?
Sanaa, any day, bread service.
Bread service. You do love your bread service.
I love my bread service.
Faith, Hope, and Disney says, which goes first, jam or cream?
See, I'm a cream then jam kind of guy for scones. Yeah.
Okay. Sanjay Parmer wants to know, is he a Blackadder fan?
A Blackadder fan? I'm a big Rowan Atkinson fan, the actor.
Okay. Addiction Mouse wants to know, do you love Miranda Hart?
I do. I do love Miranda Hart.
Okay. That's good. We got a couple more questions, I'm sure, coming out here. If tomorrow you wake up and you're CEO of Walt Disney Park, what is the first thing you do?
Galaxy's Edge needs 2 restaurants.
Okay.
Okay. One is Admiral Snack Bar, and that is tagline, it's a snack.
Okay.
And the other one is Brew Barkers.
I do love the first one. I will say that 100%.
There you go.
Timothy Rain wants to know, are you the next Doctor Who?
I cannot say.
Cannot say. Okay. Super Disney fan wants to know, what's your best Disney cast member moment?
Receiving my name tag and having my name underneath the Walt Disney name, and showing that I'm part of the
Disney family. That's pretty cool. That's an awesome moment. If Hollywood were to make a movie of your life, who would you like to play the leading role?
Nicolas Cage. Any day.
I love that. Describe your channel in one word for me.
This has got to be the selling one, hasn't it? I'm gonna go with just fun. Just
fun.
Just
I like it.
I mean, that's all. Is happy. I've always wanted to make people happy. I just want to put a smile on people's faces, so I'm going with happy.
Going happy. Okay, I like that. Let's see here. Favorite meal of the day: breakfast, lunch, or dinner? By T. Marie Photography wants to know.
Dinner, any day.
Okay. Dat Mouse says Dead Parrot Monty Python is hilarious. I love Dat Mouse. Not sure if I said it before, but that's definitely a new name I see
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Let me do it again so you can hear it.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
I love it. Welcome to the clubhouse. Nicolas Cage, great answer. We've got that. Let's see. Jonathan Chung says it would be terrible if they served calamari. Not sure where that goes. Nicolas Cage can pull it off the look too, according to Here with the Ears. I love that, which is fantastic in itself. Let me see here, Dan. A couple more just as we finish out here real quick. Can you do any Disney impressions? If so, prove it.
So I could do a Swedish chef impression from the Muppets.
Okay, let's hear it.
Here's the pretty goody day.
That's not bad, actually. I will give you your props there. If you could do the thing where he goes crazy, that's even better. Nicolas Cage, Gone in 60 Seconds. Do we see a connection of answers there? Bam, throws out there, which is interesting. Blue Nose, Chris, good friend of the channel, says, Dan, if you had a chance to drive a Mini Cooper from the recliner on the roof, would you try it?
100%. Definitely. I'd love to do that.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Coming to the final minutes here, just want to quick throw it out. Last call for questions from the chat. Let's see. Super Fluffy Yeti says, Dan, Touchwood or Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Okay, that's good. Stacy Rogers says, Pete McDevitt, I thought Dan's answer to which is his favorite meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner would yes, which was interesting there in itself. The Orlando guy, producer Preston's talking with him. That's really good. Dan, our guest next week in the hot seat is the one and only Donna Jaworski. Could be interesting. What's the one crazy question you would like to ask Donna?
My question to the wonderful, beautiful Donna is, if you can fill your refrigerator with one item from the grocery store, from top to bottom, what would it be?
That's a great question. I'm actually going to start her off by asking her, would she actually take the rose from you? That would be my question. Rob Fuzz wants to know, will you ever attempt a 24-hour stream again?
It's not out of the question. It's unlikely.
Unlikely. Dan, I always throw it over to my guests for a final thought of the evening before I do the recognition and acknowledgement part of the show. And if anybody calls in or has any other questions, I will follow up with them as I can. Dan, what is your final thought tonight?
My final thought. Well, I just want to give a massive thank you to you for inviting me, and it's great to hang out with you and Preston, and a big. I'm honored that you invited me on your birthday, and we've had so much fun times together, especially at the Beverly Challenge where we had that sort of Beverly kerfuffle. But yeah, just a big thank you to just the community as well. And if you like Disney food, feel free to come over to the channel. And I do Disney Fiasco every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Disney Movie Review, which myself and Walt from Mouse Talk do every other week. Swapping over channels, we do that, and a lot of other shows as well. And it's kind of my perspective on Disney from the UK perspective, and cast member, and more food, and my whole idea is to make people happy. So that's kind of always been my thing. So this was so much fun, and I'm excited for Dana next week, and yeah, this has been great. So thank you so much.
Well, we do appreciate you, Dan, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw the closing here. I welcome you to hang around, and we can chat for a few minutes after the fact if you like. Okay. We want to sincerely thank our guest tonight. He is Dizney Dan. Please take the time to consider subscribing to him after you've checked out his channel and see the quality of his content. It is fantastic. Again, I followed Dan for a long time. Before I became his friend, I was a fan. He can be found, just like us, all over YouTube, on the social media platforms, Twitter and Instagram, and so many more. Please check him out. You'll find hours of content to fulfill all of your Disney dreams. We'd like to take a minute here real quick and just acknowledge a couple things before we go out. First, each week, I take the time to acknowledge an LBV TV, Lake Buena Vista shirt. I love their quality of their product. They support our show, great supporters in the community, fantastic people with Chris and Maria. Chris is one of the couch coaches on my Thursday night NFL Watch Party show. This is the shirt I'm highlighting this week. It's a great, fantastic shirt. Check them out. If somebody wants to throw the Lake Buena Vista shop into the chat, or a quick link for that would be absolutely phenomenal. I've been highlighting this gentleman for quite some time. I have him coming up on a Wednesday interview. I'm so excited about it. I love Disney creative people that are artists, sculptors, and everything. This gentleman, Gary Pilla, has done some great sculptors. We are going to rock it out with him in just a couple weeks. Make sure you're checking out my Disney community playlist, and you'll be able to see when Gary's coming on. Of course, we will be highlighting it. We always like to talk about Magic Mail. My son loves to open Magic Mail. He gets so excited when things come in the mail. And we always want to say thank you for Magic Mail. First, I would like to thank Magical News Live Nick. Happy birthday, Pete. We all love you very much. Nick sent me Krispy Kreme donuts today. It was fantastic. And we really appreciate Magical News Live for the donuts. Sprinkles showed up at the house. What do you know? Ladies and gentlemen, Sprinkles Cupcakes finally made it here. I've been asking for weeks upon weeks. I'd love just one cupcake. The lovely Donna Jaworski with Dinners with Donna, she took care of Sprinkles Cupcakes, which makes you bring the question. What happened to our dream? The big question mark next to your logo. I've been asking you for weeks. You were the one Pittsburgh fan I really used to love, but now I have to give it to Donna and her Patriots for getting me Sprinkles for my birthday. Thank you for so much for the nice gifts for my birthday and all of the nice super chats / fast passes that happened today. I am truly grateful for it. I want to throw out some congratulations and public acknowledgments for some people in our community. It's important to me that we do that. I want to first look at some uploads. We want to thank Livian Diz and congratulate him because he's got 400 uploads on his channel. Nice accomplishment. We are proud of you there. We got some 200 subscriber accomplishments. You got to start somewhere and build that portfolio. We want to congratulate Caitlin with Make It Blue Disney Adventure. 200 subscribers on her channel. T. Marie Photography, great job. Tiggers jumping up for joy for you. 200 subscribers for you. That's fantastic. Rip Ride Vlog, it also hit 200. Want to congratulate them and acknowledge their channel. Check them out. Very good in the Disney community. I'd be remiss if I didn't say congratulations. 2,000 subscribers to my friends, the Dis and That team, the Shep family, Steve's World, Zippity Doo Dad, Brandy and Dave combined. They make Dis and That every Wednesday night. It's phenomenal. 2,000 subscribers. And a tip of the hat, I know you can't see me, but I'm tipping my hat to Corey Meets World, who on his stream helped bring attention to their channel and help them get to 2,000. A very class act and unselfishness by Corey Meets World. Real excited for Addy Adventures, Addy Family Adventures, 15,000 views. Great job by them. Congratulations. Donna Jaworski coming out of nowhere. It's unbelievable. 20,000 views. As I yelled that out earlier, somebody in my house yelled, "Shut the front door." 20,000 views already. Donna Jaworski. That is awesome. The Orlando guy, rocking it. Mickey says congrats. 35,000 views. And 2 top honors for recognition this week. And they get it a lot, both these channels. You got to give it up for that crazy Disney lady. 1 million views. I've left that on a little bit longer than most because that is an incredible accomplishment. 1 million views. I am so proud of Resort TV 1. They've been friends for a long time. I've been following them myself personally since Jenna came on the channel, which is about 4,000 subscribers. They received their play buttons. This is a split image of them. We are so happy and excited for them. Phenomenal that YouTube has recognized them for 100,000 plus subscribers. I think they're now at 110. They keep going and going and going. We're so proud of them. Each week we acknowledge Muppets. We had just a show earlier about our next upcoming Muppet segment. Acknowledgements were presented to people in the Disney community who bring to the community personal traits like positivity, creativity, loyalty, commitment, to name a few. We highlight one each week at the end of our show, acknowledging people. Congratulations to the Swedish Chef representation. Muppet Badge of Honor. He is passionate. He is all over social media. Absolutely love this guy. He is a huge member of our community. Rob Wiska. We love you, Rob, and we appreciate all you. Congratulations on your Muppet Badge of Honor recognition. Just a couple quick programming notes as we finish things out. This Wednesday, Kenzie Days will be my guest on the show. We're going to get to know Kenzie Days. She has a great little channel. We're excited about that. 1 week from now, on Wednesday, a father and daughter team. They can relate working with my son. It's excellent. They are Disney Assembled. They do a fantastic podcast. I cannot wait for them to come on our show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next week in the hot seat, you heard it right. Dinners with Donna. Donna Jaworski will be here in-house. We can't wait. And the following week, back-to-back incredible entertainment. 2 of the strongest ladies in our community. We have such a strong female community. I'm so proud of it. David Cantrell, great to see you in here. Thank you for joining us late in here tonight. Special guest from Mickey's Magic will be Meg in-house. I don't think she'll be in that paint, it's ensemble that she's got for Sally, but you never know what might happen with Magical Meg. This Thursday, we've got the football draft on my show. Thursday night, 9 o'clock, we go live with the NFL Watch Party. It's been awesome. The season's getting ready to start. We have our fantasy league. We are going to draw live that night. I ask you to please come join us. Make a mockery of people as they make their choices. I'm sure people will be laughing at me. I'm challenged as it is. Just a quick couple program reminders as we go out. Every Sunday, Diz Our Dream, Disney Dan, and Dinners with Donna every other week. Fantastic on Sundays. Dole Whip Dad is going right now. I encourage everybody when we get done, jump over to Dole Whip Dad. Tell him that you just spent time with Pete on his birthday. That's what I'd like everybody to put into the chat and let him know that you're coming over that way. Mondays is Triple P Vlog, Steve's World, and the wonderful Mickey's Magic. They will check it out. Tuesdays are loaded with talent. Loaded. Zippity Doo Dad's on Tuesday. More Sunshine, Please. Brandy and Dave, that's the big special announcement about them. They're now going to go at 5:30 on Tuesdays, early in the evening. Excuse me, late in the evening. LBV TV, Viapree Project, rocking it on Tuesdays. It's must-see TV. It's loaded with entertainment. Wednesdays, Magical News Live. Nick has been going Wednesdays and also on the weekends in the park. And, of course, every Wednesday is the hilarity of this and that. You never know what's going to happen. You don't want to miss it. Thursdays is the NFL Watch Party. That's my show that we do. If you like the NFL, we encourage you to come over there and join us to talk about it. You've got the Lynn Project following us every Thursday night. Following us with the Lynn Project. Corey Meets World precedes us. He's always every Thursday night. He does a great job. We love Corey. And Thursdays are always double Corey magic because usually Living in Diz goes live from home with one of his shows, which are really good. And he's also live on the weekends doing streams from the park, so you can check him out and follow him on the weekends live. Friday nights, Rob Fuzz, apparently somebody that Disney Dan would like to get into a bed with, according to what we talked about earlier. I still don't understand it. But I get that's Disney Dan. Rob Fuzz is live with Pub Talk on Fridays, and It's Friday Night Live Resort TV 1. They are there doing their thing. Every Saturday, the Disney World Freak goes into morning. Mouse Talk is late in the afternoon. He's been live from the parks recently doing some great stuff. And the Shep family. If you didn't see Story Time with Shep last night, you missed a very interesting broadcast. I'd highly encourage going checking that out. Finally, I always say, check out these people that go throughout the week at different times. These are people that I follow. I think they're incredible, and talented people, just like the people that have their daily shows. And these people go at all different times. Myers and the Mouse is pretty consistent on Saturdays, but they go throughout the week with a lot of incredible creative stuff. Mama Mouse will be over with Jeff tonight. So you can go check her out and say happy birthday to her. The WW couple, Provost Park Pass, Prince Charming Dev, Super Enthused Jackie, Paigey Mr. Morrow, and that crazy Disney lady go all the time. Finish out each week and just say the simple things. If this is your first time to our channel, well, thank you very much. I'm so grateful and humble that you spent some time with us here tonight. If you had a magical experience here with us, please consider subscribing before you go so you can be alerted about all future broadcasts. And as a reminder, again, we are on social media, Twitter and Instagram, and we do have a P.O. Box. My son loves receiving magical mail. We close each week with the final thought: the world's a better place when you put a smile on someone's face. We really hope that we've done that here for you tonight. For all of the creators out there watching us tonight in the stream, saying hello, or ninja watching, we encourage you to whistle while you work. For the Disney community members out there who are just fans and enjoying what they're watching, find your happily ever after right here in the Disney YouTube community. On behalf of producer Preston, who's actually here tonight, on behalf of my guest, Dizney Dan, who was absolutely phenomenal, I thank you for the super chats. I thank you for the birthday wishes. Don't be a stranger. Don't be alone. Just be Goofy, Donald, or Jiminy Cricket. Have a magical evening. Mickey, take us home, buddy.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place.